also tear your life apart.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the find of the century.
You talk about fucking up a mic intro. Wow. I don't think anybody's ever fucked a mic intro up that bad. And now my shit sound different. I don't know what I did. What's up? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Stuart Harrington. Big upping my baseline. Thank you, sir. I worked very hard on it. Welcome to Giraffeballz, people. What's cracking? This is your first time here. Please let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I am your Uncle Jeff. Dropping these jewels like a clumsy... I fucked that up. I am your Uncle Jeff. Dropping these gems like a clumsy jewel thief. There it is. And smoking only the finest. Can you smell that? Can you smell? Get close, get close, get close. Oh my God, it smells great. That is Sunday Driver. That is the strain that will be for a while, because I got a nice little deal on that much of it. And I love it. Sunday Driver is my brand. Those of you out there that's just going into the goddamn dispensary, just buying up some shit and smoking it. That's like when your parents used to just go in the liquor store and just buy up all the cigarettes, Marlboros, Camel Unfiltereds, Chesterfields, Cools, and just smoke whatever. No, that's not what you do. That's not what you do. You get your brand. And for me, that is Sunday Driver. Ground fairly fine. Shaken. Either into my hand or onto my Parliament Funkadelic coaster. Your Uncle Jeff has the dopest shit. And not unlike a 70s cokehead, I would use a card, a guitar pick, to load my pipe. Ah, yes. With only the best. I make no mess at all. And let me see if I got any new nephews and nieces to add to the pile. What's up, Jeff? Yo, big bro, you get the acapella? I did. I got it. I listened to it real briefly. I've been producing this other stuff, but I'm going to get to it. Junie Morrison arranged that one well. Oh, yes. I'm from that era with 5-finger dime sacks. Would you tell him, Frank Green? Actually, I'm from that era, but I didn't smoke till like a few years ago. So, smoke them if you got them. Ah, that's the good shit. That's the very good shit now. How's my sound, people? Let me know. Am I good out there? What's up, Michelle Frank? Down, Michelle Frank. I just heard that right there. So let's check my levels. Let's see. Yeah. Give y'all a little bit. Okay, sounds good. All right. Shaka. How's everybody week been? Well, we were in the pre-show discussing getting it cracking on the cars, which is what I'm going to talk about today. One of my subjects is old school lowriders, customs. What up, Don Terrace? 64 Buick Skylark. I bet you do, Ty. We're gonna go in some crazy places with it that I don't think you're expecting me to come from. Muscle and drag racers. Yeah, man. We can do that too. We can most certainly do muscle and drag racers too. What they're worth, what you're watching happen now. 85 Regal, that was the shit, bro, if you can find one. I got a few that will be pried out of my cold dead hands. KZL was cracking. Let me know if this is your first time. Yeah. We're gonna start out light with my cars that I've had, my horror stories and my mistakes. I had it peanut butter top, cocaine white. Oh, on some Vogues with some Star Trues, nigga, what? Oh, with the wood nardy steering wheel, the medium tint on the windows, and the tinted headlights that you keep off until the absolute last possible moment because you got your park lights on and your shit is so clean you could get your spleen removed under the hood, under the bottom of that biatch. Yes, KZ, I can see it in my head. Put that on some 100 spokes, bruh. Ugh, not too big. About a 17-inch 100 spoke with a Vogue. Yeah. I got a 78 Chevy Malibu. My kinfolk got his 85 Cutlass. Never let... Don't, Frank Green. Don't. I got so many sad stories. I got some great stories, too. And I'm going to share them in a hot minute, y'all. I didn't get a chance to run down because I was trying to figure out my other window so I could get it cracking. But, that looks like that's going to be a Rashad Coe's question. My man, shout out to my main man Rush, who kind of does this shit for me. So, y'all sit tight. I'm gonna go get me some tea and a snack, and I'll be right back. Alright, cool. Damn it. The loop one part is supposed to be in there. It's not. Son of a bitch, it's not. So now I gotta put the loop one. But the loop one is right there. Why don't I have a loop one in here? pissing me off. I should be able to see it. I should be able to mix it. It's right there. Son of a bitch. Now they're watching the thing. And they're hearing my thoughts. Or are they hearing my thoughts? I'm high right now. I could be talking. Am I talking?
Let's get started.
I was talking.
The truth will set you free.
That's what's supposed to be happening right now. Okay.
May also tear
This
your
is
life
mildly embarrassing. So, I'm gonna go get this goddamn snack and this tea now. My dumb ass. I'll be back. Okay, niggas, I am back. Of course, I fucked that all up. I thought you couldn't see me doing all of that. Reg, what's going on, brother? We about to get into hot rods, man. You right on time. I have had upwards, I lost count, at 138. I've had about 138 cars. No, about 150 maybe. Somewhere around there. Now, let's not overinflate what that means. I've had 2 show cars in that time. Bunch of cool collectibles. And the rest were utter pieces of shit. No milk. That's a few whips. And a bunch of pieces of shit. Okay? Let's not... Let me not false ball. Okay? Oh, I like that. I do no false balling. No. I had a fly-ass 65 bug convertible. Midnight blue, super seats, white top, Porsche alloys. Ex-wife got it stolen. Another subject. I was a young Marine. I was fucking stupid. Noteworthy cars. BMW 2002. 74. 50 miles on the motor. Sitting next to a 1969 and a half split bumper MG. Extremely rare. Extremely hard to find. In a garage in Chicago, both came up stolen. Just fucking gone. Just gone. 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 Fucking gone. My first car, 79 Thunderbird. Had 79 gray on gray Thunderbird I bought from Staff Sergeant Carlton Royster. And then sold to Lance Corporal Daniel. His name was Dogard. Wow. What are the chances? I know a Dugar and a Dogard. The car I regret selling was my 85 L Dog. I was a dumb 19-year-old. We don't know, bro. I am so full of regrets with cars. That's hilarious, George. With all the cars, I've gotten some super deals. I'm sure you were probably pushing cars with mad white walls in the shot. That's hilarious. No, Reg, by the time I got old enough to buy a car, I had left Chicago. I spent all my childhood years there and all my adult years in California. A little bit in Memphis, a little bit overseas while I was in the Marines, and then the rest here. So, no. Lots of old school Japanese, German, few American. Mostly old school Japanese because it was so goddamn Reese Clark. Peace to the fam. Jacksonville, Florida up in this. Yes, you are, Reese. Welcome. Is this your first time? Let me know. I'm going to open the phone lines in a few minutes and y'all can call in and we can talk about your ignorance. Call in, let a nigga know what's on your mind, what's on your membrane. Frank White, Onyx. Jeff is a Yugo vet. That's hilarious. No, I never fuck with the Yugoslavs and their fine work. We need you to cover current events. Okay, well, you're going to have to tell me about them, George, because a lot, to be honest with you, I have a strong filter up right now. I don't let a lot in. I don't. I listen to a little AM radio, little talk radio. Slowly filter in my music and the things I watch, and I stay away from the news. I stay away from that shit. I'm waiting on the signal to move. That's the only thing I'm not. So a lot of stuff you have to bring me up to, and that'll be dope. We can explore it together. We miss you on the Zoe show, that's all. Oh, well, man, I missed him too, man. Mad props to Zoe and the fellas. Timmy Tight Top with his products, nigga. I can't wait to buy me a Timmy Tight Top something. Something, nigga. Something. That's dope. They're my dudes, man. I love them. I'm just busy, man. I'm a very, very young 56. I'm at the top of the third quarter. I have no time to be out here on the floor playing. Nigga, I gotta take the game over. Ball get anywhere near me, I'm finna do something bad with it. Put some points or make some shit fucking happen. So that's what I've been. Y'all all good brothers. That's why we rock with y'all. Well, yes, we are all. Think of us as Avengers. We like the Avengers. And sometimes they had to go back to their other worlds. That's all this is right now for a little bit. Now, we were talking about cars. I got a few now that I will not get rid of. If you have an old car, be prepared to hold on to it and turn it electric. That's going to be the law soon. And really just another way to hustle. You watch the auctions? The same dude, which by the way, yeah. Let's talk about cars for a minute. Have you watched the Mecum auctions or the Barrett Jackson auctions? I love those. Those are dope. Some of the flyest cars, clean. You're like, wow, I can't believe there's so many out there. Well, like everything else, those are winding up mostly in the hands of the rich. Like most artifacts of an age, the rich come along and pluck it, and the regular people can't touch parts of their own history. Frank Green, start watching Mecum and Barrett for this. I saw it last time and it hurt my heart, even though there's a bunch of white folks that probably could give a shit about me. You know, the guy who, when it's time for his baby, his son or daughter or both, to go to college, goes out to the garage and says goodbye to his hot rod, his prized possession, something that normally he could afford. Parenthetically, when the kids get ready to go to school, don't know burger bags go back. Daddy's toy got to go. What the fuck is that? Well, that guy now is at these auctions trying to save his house, trying to save his business, trying to keep his family afloat. And you can see the desperation on these people. When they cars don't sell, oh, it's tragic, nigga. And what's bad is the things of value that people used to be, Reggie, it used to be that a regular man could hold on to one or two things of serious value to pass through his regular family. Oh no, that's not what's happening now. Now, the middle class is being shut upside down for everything they have. My pops is holding firm on his collection for Frank. Brother, here. These people are trying to squeeze you until you cannot. All the good shit about being a middle class individual, maybe you had a real nice pool table your grandfather had in your family. It's worth $35,000, $40,000 now, but ain't nobody tripping because it's in your basement of your house, where your house is safe, your house is nice. Maybe that pool table is worth $150,000 now. You can afford it. Your foundation ain't cracking or slipping because it's heavy. None of that. It's perfect. But you can't afford to buy a $150,000 pool table. But you own one. And whoever comes after you, you would like to be able to die passing that up the chain to somebody who might decide, I'm going to sell this pool table that's been in my family, but not for bad debt, for good debt, because I'm going to start a robotics company or coding firm or whatever the fuck the future is. That's being stripped from you. All things of value that the middle class has is on the fucking auction block right now. And I noticed that the last time I watched Mika. Gavin, is it like that where you at, man? Is it like that across the pond? Yes, to qualify to be middle class went up. KZell, I don't even think there is a such thing anymore. My sister fell on hard times and he sold his 76 Z28 to get her back on her feet. I damn near cried because that was the first car we built together. I still look at her sideways. I'm sorry, Frank, but that's funny. I still look at her sideways. Yeah, that's fucked up, bro. Very much so. This is a global effort. Yeah, Mom. Yeah, Gab. This is about taking out who the power elite consider the trash. Yep, I do. I watch these car shows all the time, and they do be sweating at those auctions after all that hard work. Oh yeah. It's a sad thing to see, man. I'm working on producing a car shows. One of the things I'm doing with. Shout out to my man Big Herc 916. Y'all check him out if you get a chance. I'm in a drag race and my 78 Malibu has a 383 stroker big cam 4.9-inch rear and runs 7ths in the 8th on 150 shot of nitrous. Okay. What are you running a quarter, man? I'm a quarter dude. Yeah, Frank, I'm a Camaro gang member myself. KZell, let me tell you something. One of these days, yours truly will own a dark red with a black interior 1970 Camaro with a turbocharged LS motor. I don't need twin turbo because I don't need 1200 horsepower. 8'll do. Big Herc has always been talking cars. You can tell that's his passion too. Big Herc ain't playing, bruh. When I tell you he finna come out so hard, and the nigga, he collects the cars. Well, I'm on the fence about the Chevelle. It's just his is cold. He got cold ass Chevelle. That goddamn Cougar, nigga. I've wanted a Cougar forever. Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah, with the old school Recaro seats with the net in the back, done up in the leather, the material that looks like leather now but ain't. With T56. I want twin on my LS, my next project. Okay. I feel you, Frank. I'm getting older. I don't need, my reflexes are slowing down. I have a 1993 ZX twin turbo. It's a bitch to maintain, but I love it. Really? Do you have a good Z mechanic? Like a good, where do you live, Black in Effect? I might be finna bless you if you live anywhere near me. You just need a good mechanic, because them things run like watches. Now, myself in the Z's, I gotta scan it. Oh, you live in Miami? Oh, come on, Black. It's gotta be. Do you have a Z? I'm not talking about somebody that fucks with all kind of cars. I'm talking about old school Japanese mechanic. That's what you gotta find. Old school Japanese mechanic. It's how tight the engine bay is. Yeah, man, that thing look like a barbecue grill under there. That's when they got kind of big and bloated. Yeah. I tell you something else would help you out, Black. And forgive me if I'm talking down to you, but do you belong to any forums by any chance? Are there any forums like Z forums, Turbo forums, Turbo Z forums? You need to be on all that. You go kill him when you pull them around on the weekends. No, I have a real Z guy and he imports them also. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Then if you saying it's a bitch, you know better than me. Because I always wanted the straight 6 turbo or the VG30 turbo. That's another son of a bitch. Most definitely on forums. I'm on all the Nissan forums. Oh, okay. Okay, my bad. Yeah. What's in it? That turbo hit different, ladies and gentlemen. That turbo horsepower. A turbo, once it's past a certain size, feels like a thrill ride. It no longer even feels like a car. Yes, I can say that about every turbo I've ever driven, I've ever been in. They don't feel like cars. They feel like thrill rides. They feel like something you should pay to ride in. Yeah, the Z31. Yeah, from the 1980s, bro. Oh my God, my father had a 79 280ZX turbo, blue and two-tone blue and silver. I loved it. That car. Loved it. That car. And I always loved Z's, especially when I moved out here. I moved out here, man. Oh, the hoops out here. Oh yeah. And the 510, man. I wish I could. Once I get my shit up to where I can throw it around. Turbos get mad and blast the hell off. No, you just got to know how to respect a turbo. You good, Frank, if you know how to respect a turbo, there's a certain way you have to own a turbocharged car. Ways you have to adapt. You have to baby that car. Even the new ones. The very best oil, the very best gas. Never, ever, ever, ever just get out of a turbo you just ran hard and shut it off. Ever. It's never supposed to cool down like that. Supposed to use the oil cooling to let it sit for about 5 minutes and cool down. Even still, today, I would never do that. You follow that and don't overboost it. Find out. I'm a firm believer in this. Find out what 80%, especially of your street car, if you build in one hot rod or two, or 20. This don't matter whether you barely holding onto that car or you're the fucking Sultan of Brunei. If it's a street car, only run it at 80% of what it says it'll do anywhere across it. If I got a 500 horsepower motor, I'm only going to seek it at 400, 410. A Datsun 510, those are some of the best looking boxy cars ever. Oh my God, I had a turbo rotary in one. By the way, I win the lottery. I'm getting a 280Z. Bruh, Black. I wish I had my shit right so I could show you my absolute Z car fetish. Oh, I had 510s. I had a 79 280ZX black peanut butter interior on 15.9 Epsilons. black. That car was hot. Couldn't tell me shit, but the dude cut it wrong, so there was no way for the frame. It didn't have a frame. It's unibody. They just hacked the fucking top off. It looked good rolling though. Ugh. It was a great looking 20-footer. Ugh. Just Dukes of Hazzard cool looking. Would you recommend we take a shop class if we want to get into owning older? Absolutely. Shaka. Take a shop class anyway. Learn to work with mechanics and electronics right now. Yes, let's go that way. Learn a trade. Learn a trade. When you learn a white collar job, you learn how to work for white folks directly. When you get a blue collar job, when you learn a trade, when you're a plumber, an electrician, a carpenter, a mechanic, a computer programmer. Did I say electrician already? Electronic technician, brick mason, machinist. You do that kind of shit. You can do that shit directly for black people. No middleman. Absolutely take you a shop class. Oh, Shaka, of course. Now, and forgive my not knowing, but is that male or female? What do you think, Shaka? Are you dude, lady? And I'm sorry if I've offended you either way. What do you think about the end of the combustion engines? We're in the era of the EV. I feel like the 6th or 7th largest culprit or lower to the pollution of this planet is being singled out and picked on because nobody wants to take cow farts head on. Single most contributor to greenhouse gases is cow farts, and that wouldn't be a problem if we weren't over fucking breeding cows so you niggas could have cheeseburgers. That's a fact. But I understand it. I get it. I get it. I could wrap my brain around it because I want to go fast and I love old cars. You good, Uncle? I'm a 23-year-old brother. Okay, yeah, Shaka. You must take shop class, bro. Brother, find a carpenter, find an electrician, find a plumber, and use these words. And I promise you, brother, I promise you, if you dedicate yourself to it, you won't be using these words for longer than maybe 6 to 9 months. I will work for free. Go work with a plumber for free. Go work with an electrician, mechanic for free. Tell them you'll come in and work for free. 3 hours a week, 3 hours a day, 2 hours a day. Get your ass up off the couch. I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but if that's dear brother, find a mechanic shop instead of sitting your ass on the couch. And 2 hours a day, tell him you'll come down there and work for free if he'll teach you. That's the way out of this. Trades are where it's at. When the grid goes down, we will have to be the ones to rebuild, absolutely. Instead of nobody gives a fuck that you're going to the Super Bowl on PS5. No one gives a fuck. Because out here, you're broke. And there you get millions for going to the Super Bowl. Also, $1 million is $39.95 in there. Oh, that's funny. There's some stand-up right there. I'm talking to you in imaginary land. Over there in PlayStation land. In Xboxville. Yes, out here. Out here, $1 million is $1 million. So when you go to the Super Bowl in there, only the other niggas who went in there with you are impressed with you. Your girlfriend is not. We're not out here. We don't give a fuck about your Ferrari in there. Okay? You come out here with us. I hear you. I'm in grad school, but I understand your points. Yeah, brother. Take you a shop class. What is your major? Shaka, if you don't mind me asking. Exactly. The new Tesla Plaid and the new Rimac are both 1,000+ electric cars. Yeah. Yeah. Chicken and cow farms put out far more pollution than automobiles. Absolutely. Absolutely. But nobody comes at that because that keeps the sickness train running. Cows and chickens is killing y'all. That's who I think this could. They don't put out no data on coronavirus and vegetarians. I would love to see. And weed heads. Computational genomics. Okay. Is that the study and application of formulas that can be applied to the genomes of mostly mammals? Am I close? That's a fucking stab in the dark. I don't mind being wrong. That Tesla breakdown, it's a $10,000 bill to fix it. Right. Right. This is my prediction. This is my prediction for the future, nigga. It is my prediction that the future will be Dr. Barnwell, paging Dr. Barnwell. Close. Think data science and computer science to understand genes and biological sciences. Okay. So, computer-aided genetics and biology. Earn a trade, you have a business. Brother, until I'm super, super old. Brother, I've been following you since those RMC days. I always thought you had the best one-liners. Absolute fire. Thank you, Black. Thank you, brother. And you a Z-Man? That's what's up. Demolition Man meets iRobot meets The Matrix. I'll take that, Frank Green. But yes. Back to reaching around the big guy. That's what we're doing. We're reaching around the big guy in order to get to the small. You're not going to deal with the big bully. You're going to just reach around that because big bully's making you too much money. This is what I think the near future is going to look like. Los Angeles, Chicago, New York, Miami, Dallas, Cleveland, San Fran, all the biggies. The ones where the super rich still like to frequent. Those will be all over the world. London, Brussels, Paris, all the biggies, the big cities, sprawling monuments to technology and commerce and affluence and resource and access. And everywhere else, beyond the Thunderdome, nigga. Beyond the Thunderdome. Everything. Houston. Okay, throw them on in there, Houston. Be another one. Now, I think Chicago might wind up being a jail, nigga. Chicago might be the first escape from New York. But yes, you're going to have to learn how to fend for yourself off the grid. And with people right around you. And especially those of us who have not taken the zombie juice. Ooh, brother. What a thought. Anyway, I am back. Who's taking the zombie? If you've taken the shot, if you've taken the zombie juice, put an exclamation point in the chat if you've been stuck with the zombie juice. Oh, I mean, if you've been vaccinated, if you want to share. Thank you, Lovelace. Yes, if you are in the mood to share, I honestly think automation in the fourth industrial revolution is what people aren't ready for. What are people who define themselves by work going to do with no work? Okay, Moderno. Okay. How do you feel knowing that now there's another variant that you can still get? That people took what you took and still got that shit again. Just out of curiosity. As long as Texas has Greg Abbott and a conservative government, no zombie juice required. Okay. I'm just wondering. Had a purple bruise on opposite arm, went away. You got stuck over here and the bruise came up over here? Oh, okay. No. I'm not talking about how you feel right now. Okay. I got stuck and I feel great. Is never. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm asking you how you feel getting the vaccine and now being told that people are still getting this virus after receiving the vaccine, didn't you take the vaccine to be safe from there? Yeah, help me out. Just help me out. On the woo-woo juice, is that what you call it? 'Cause, dude, it's zombie juice. Zombies, smooth zombie juice. I'm not fucking with it. Under any circumstances. You tell me I can't fly, I can't fucking fly. Whatever you tell me I can't do, I'm good with it. That's how I go. I know it's not a vaccine. It's an experimental shot. Oh. Oh, so you know that it's not a vaccine. It's an experimental shot. And that somehow makes this better for you. I'm really trying to follow this. Because I'm going to use a word before experimental. I'm going to use the root word of experimental, which is experiment. And before that word, I'm going to put the word Tuskegee. You are black, right? In light of that, you okay with this being an experiment? I'm going to need you to help me. Help me. Could you help me understand how you walk that road? Willingly. Now, if you haven't heard of the Tuskegee experiment, we can take the show down that road. But I'm going to need that absolutely explained. Especially now, please, you could call in. What am I doing? What am I doing? Let me get some calls in here. Yeah, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna really need that. You gotta talk me through that one. Okay. Did they give you shots during your service, Young? Oh, absolutely. I've had shots my whole life. This will be the first one I deny right on the dawning of the age of Aquarius, though. I got those shots in the 70s and 80s. And just like me, and back when grain was real. There's no such thing as real grain anymore of any type. Real corn of any type anymore. Look it up. So yeah, some things have changed. I sure did. I'm not getting this. I'll wait till those commercials start asking, have you or a loved one experienced, right? Call 1-800-MY-BAD, right? Oh man, I'm trying to catch this one I keep hearing about. That one of the side effects is death. Literally, the girl on the commercial says one of the side effects is death. That's almost like telling me I got this way to cure your headache. Go out in your grass and lay with just your head on the edge of the driveway and your body in the grass. And just wait a minute. Now, One of the side effects of me rolling this car over your head, because you're not going to have a headache after this, is either you're going to have a big headache and you're going to shit yourself, or you're not going to feel nothing at all, no headache, you're going to shit yourself. But in that case, death. Okay, well, let me go out here and lay on down then. Let me get I want to get some good splash on my shit. What? Really? Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not taking that shit. But, yes, S. Johnson, please call into the show. Let's talk about this. We're going to make sure that we don't have any issues here. Because I want y'all to be able to call right in. So we can get let's see. Can you guys hear that? You guys can hear that, right? Can you hear that? Wow. Yeah, let's see. Oh shit now. Okay, good. I had a ghetto with Monsanto made sure that absolutely. Now, what else have we been discussing here? With regard to the media, I challenge you to unplug yourself. And focus on what's going on now. Not what you're being told is going on now. Take a sip. Get a little bit. But don't indoctrinate your energy with all that poison. Biological warfare is in full effect. Yes, Wild Man Steve. Yes. And you have to fight back with the only weapons you have. The common sense basic shit, they're leaving that. It's almost like there's certain rules they have to play by. Bleach is bleach. Baking soda is baking soda. Vinegar is vinegar. Black soap, shea butter. You got to look for the purest, most basic element you can find in everything that you need, and assume that if it isn't, if it's at all convenient, if it at all smells good, if it at all tastes a certain way it shouldn't, if it's strawberry out of no fucking where, if it's wrinkle free, if it's your convenience comes at a natural cost because it is natural to be inconvenienced. Can you dig it? Let me say that again, if I can remember it. Your unnatural convenience comes at a cost. Because it is natural to be inconvenienced. Childbirth inconvenient. Growth inconvenient.
Let's get started.
This is why
Set you free.
these unnatural things have us moving in unnatural ways.
Here is the find of the century.
But the universe is demanding that we get back. It demands we get back. It demands that we straighten out. The earth is not going to let you keep eating their animals. And I'm not even a fucking tree hugger. Okay? I can't tell you that if it's meat on the other side, I ain't eating it. I can't tell you how much I absolutely miss from Leon's Barbecue on the south side of Chicago. Leon's ain't even there no more. But they used to make the best tasting fucking pork that was killing us. Them rib tips, nigga. With that white bread and them fries. We're an RC pop. Shit! All that shit tastes good. Clogging you the fuck up and killing you. Killing you dead. Well, not if you have a little bit of it, Jeff. There is no moderation for that poison, nigga. I can't fuck with it no more. That just had to be fond memories, like them loose hoes. You can't be fucking with loose hoes at 57. You finna die. You literally. Some fuck around. You are out of your element in the universe. Okay? They are water. Get your oily old ass over there. And fuck around with these young girls. Unless you rich. You're rich, you can do what you want to do. That, fuck what I just said. That's poor man's advice, okay? Young, beautiful girls will kill a poor man. They keep a rich man alive longer. Oh, that's funny! Yeah, the young nigga, if you just average nigga, stay away from young girls. What up, Jeff? My uncle took the vaccine and now his hip don't work. Bruh, these niggas ain't gonna listen. And because it didn't mess up everybody, then that's why I'm still gonna keep it. Because it just happened to your uncle. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna listen to I'm gonna take my medical advice from Juvenile. Vax that thing on up. You go ahead and take your medical advice from Juvenile and vax that thing on up. Dr. Juvie. Yeah, you take that advice from good old Dr. Juvie. Okay, okay. And my problems with it. Ah, no lie. I still hunt. That's my cheat session. Okay. Well, do you think, man? My mom took it. She was semi-healthy 77-year-old. 3 months later, my mom is almost in an infant state. Mama. Lovelace, I'm so sorry to hear that. Now, if you could, because I would love to talk about this. Are you? How can I put this? How much detail? Oh shit, they on the way. Can you go into, as in which one she took? Which one she took? How long ago she took it? I mean, as much of that as you can or will share, I appreciate. Because we all have loved ones who have that, you didn't know what to look for. Well, I want to know, and I'm sure these people want to know. So I tell you what. Now, was the slide gradual? Was it rapid? Was it mostly after the second? Mostly after the first? I haven't took nothing but black seed oil, sea moss, and turmeric. Perfectly healthy. Kazell, please tell me. Now, my boy Willie, who is my herbalist, would say turmeric is horrible for you because it's acidic. I'm with the turmeric for people who take it. I don't. Please tell me you are incorporating plant-based eating with that. Because if not, that's not enough. Please tell me, and I don't mean the fish and chicken story. Yeah, but I have chicken, worse than meat. Or I have fish, worse than meat. No, just as bad as meat. No. July 5th, happy birthday, pimp. She could talk, she could drive, she could take care of herself. Now all of that's gone. It was gradual. Damn. What are the doctors saying? And you guys didn't see any of this. Oh, it's a sea moss pill with turmeric in it. Yes. Well, turmeric at all, brother. Okay. First of all, number one. The less people... Let me turn this goddamn music down. Because y'all need to hear this. Y'all really, really need to hear this. Okay. Her doctor's claiming old age. Really? We decline in our old age? No. Okay. I'm on a no red meat diet. That's a great start. That's first gear. KZL. That's first gear. So much dairy. Gotta go. Gotta go. Cheese. Gotta go. Lots of good vegan cheeses. That old shit you heard about vegan shit being horrible wrong. Chicken. Gotta go. Gotta go, bro. Cottage cheese gotta go. Milk gotta go. Butter gotta go. Sour cream gotta go. All fish gotta go. Lobster gotta go. All that gotta go. What? See if it's that. I cannot believe who has just stepped up in here. Peace to the balls, my brother. That is not enough. I'm admonishing our young brother KZL with regard to sort of taking care of himself. This shit ain't sort of out here, bro. It's out here for real. Whoops. Not supposed to be doing that. I should be here. That way. We can do this right. Okay. That's the one. How about that? How about that? And I hope KZell, bruh, I hope you take this in love. I do. You know, I ain't perfect. I strive for it. I believe my thoughts are. I believe a great many of my thoughts either are or border on the divine. No more fried chicken and chitlins. Bruh, look here. I don't know how they can taste so good and be fucking disgusting, but chitlins are fantastic. Some fucking hot sauce, bruh. Some coleslaw where the chitlins, part of the chitlin juice getting the coleslaw with the hot sauce, make that little pink mess right there. You scoop that. Oh. Some spaghetti, nigga. Some garlic bread, nigga. What? Oh. I'm as ghetto as they come. I grew up on all of that. All of that. Grew up on all of that. DB, where you been, man? What's up? I grew up on... Look. Here's the story of one of the days that I became a man. I've had a job, gainful employment of some sort, on and on to the break of dawn, without a fucking beat. Word is born. Since I was 13 years old. Since 12, 13 years old, I've had some type of income. It's been, god damn, I can't believe I made that much. And it's also, god damn, I can't believe they pay human beings this little. And some of everything in between. But I have had money coming to me on some level all that time. It escapes me why I made that point. Were you going to open up the phone line? Yes, the phone lines are open. Here. There it is, good people. Giraffeballz hotline. Audio production program been kicking my butt. Which one? I've been rewatching the shows I missed. I've been learning, man. My workflow now for music is reason 10 to sketch, to get the idea out, to arrange it, to get all the pieces where I think I'm gonna go. Then I shuttle all of that over with stems and MIDI into Logic, lock it to the same BPM, and now I have a Logic file of the reason file. And I mix in there, change stuff around if I want a different Rhodes or another keyboard. Just finished my advanced mixing course. Got a 99 point. Go ahead, bruh. Oh, this is a Ramamar shirt. This is an old Ramamar shirt. This is a Ramamar classic. I don't even know if you can still get these. Hit up Zoe. Zoe's guy is Ramamart. RAMOMART.com. I think that is correct. Oh shit, somebody coming in. Ooh, I just accidentally hung up on you. I'm sorry. I hate this phone. Whoever you is, call me back. I'm sorry. Carolinas, wherever you go. Are you willing to do beat reviews? Sure, I'll do a beat review. Send me a beat. I'll do a review of it. I'll play it and play it for everybody. Yeah, but whoever that was, call me back. I'm sorry. This goddamn thing, you go to swipe it and down and up are very sensitive. And I meant to go up and it went out. It was probably my fault. But at any rate, call me right back. Just finished my, where you, peace to the balls. Who is this?
Brother Jeff, it's Lovelace. How are you?
Lovelace, how are you, lady?
Hey, I'm doing good. Can we start off by peace to the chat room? And your voicemail on this is hilarious.
Oh, that's
I didn't
hilarious.
know if that were you playing or if I should hang up.
Oh,
Can I interrupt real quick? And,
yeah,
I had to get to
mama.
the car.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but with my mom, right?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me set this up.
Okay.
Let's
I didn't
go.
want to interrupt because I can't hear you anymore now. I'm on my phone.
Okay. Can you hear me?
No, I was saying like I can't look at you to see where you are in the show. So I didn't
Oh,
want to
okay.
interrupt
No
you in the
worries,
middle of
mama. No worries. I'm so glad you called in.
Okay. Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, Lovelace is a devout niece of the show. I don't have fans because fan is short for fanatics, and we not fanatical. We grounded over here with my nieces and nephews, but she's a big supporter, and I really, really, really am sorry to hear about your mom.
Yeah, thank you.
Just if you could just share, like what happened, and share it
Gotcha.
coolly. And let me say this before you even speak. This is on behalf of my show. If I need to say all all outcomes may vary, this is not, I'm not giving out medical advice. I'm not saying none of that shit to your stupid ass. Watch the show, listen to this sister share, and do what you gonna do. This is to people who gonna do or not do something, and this is to people who want to watch this show and penalize me for it. Fuck you both. All right, now go ahead. What were you saying?
Well, thank you. I appreciate you. But yeah, this is not. I'm not for it. My mom was for it. 3 years ago, just long story short, she had her right colon removed. Right. When I saw my mom's health, the weight wise getting out of control years ago, she had diabetes, high blood pressure, all of that stuff. So we stopped with the red meats. And this was over 6 years ago. We stopped with the red meats.
Right.
We did more vegetables. We did those things. It was a slow process, but I got her there, off of diabetes, off of high blood pressure medicine. She wasn't having any health issues. She goes to go get her right colon. The right side of her colon needed to be removed. That was 3 years ago, right? So this year, the thing comes out like a cold sore, right? And now we're telling everybody, oh, you can, die from it, or you can live from it, or you can whatever. But my mom is a walking testimony of she changed her health, right? And she was doing and trying, because it's a process. So she's doing the right things to try to stay healthy, right? I take her to every doctor visit. She could drive herself, but I'll take her to every one. She, 77, she took the shot. And we all know what that is. No, if it's not approved, I'm not going to use the proper term.
Right.
Let's be clear on that. If it's not approved and they can't put their stamp of approval on it, I'm not going to call it with anything but what it is. So she took one, her second one, she took the one with the M on it.
Right.
Because I respect and I love your show and I want you to keep prospering.
Thank you.
So there won't be any fingers pointed here on your behalf before for me sharing. So
no worries.
Anyway,
Thank you,
she took the one with the M and took the one with the M, and first one fine, second little difference in body function, just the way she felt. Now 3 months later, like I said, I was in the store. My mom is almost in an infant state. And when I say almost in an infant state, infants are smart.
Right.
She's lost all left side, went first, right side went second. Memory comes and goes. So you think about it.
You mean from a not always cognitive, but from a mostly like motor skill? You're saying like
correct.
Her arms and legs, the ability. Wow.
Correct. Think. Everybody that can hear us, think of your daily operational duties. Opening your eyes, opening your mouth, chewing. Let's just do the bare things before we even get out of the bed. My mom has lost those abilities. Being able to stand on her own, she went from standing to semi-standing to squatting to now I have to physically pick my mom up out of her wheelchair and put her in the bed.
Now, where are you?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to suggest strongly that you immediately, mama, when you get off this phone, the fastest I can get you to him And when I get off of Giraffeballz, I'm going to text and call him personally. My herbalist, Willie E. Lynch, Lynch Jr. He's in my Facebook friends.
I don't do Facebook. I'm sorry. This is the most social media I did, but I can find you on Instagram.
Find me and look him up there. I think same thing.
Okay.
Look through my search in my friends for Willie.
Will do.
If you have any problem finding him, get in contact with me. If you don't hear back from him in the next 48 hours, contact me again. That is the best I can, because it's got to be.
It's baffling.
Yeah. And whatever it is,
it's baffling. Yeah, it's baffling.
Whatever it is, and these are just my stabs in the dark. Before people were saying, and people were telling me that I was dumb, I was one of the people who had it twice early. And I was telling people that this thing, whatever it is, I think just like we know it goes and alters your DNA, I believe, and I have nothing to go on, no fact, it's my belief, that this thing was designed to go in and go, let's see where you weak at.
Yep.
And
Absolutely.
attack that. That is why when certain people get it, I have a bad back from the Marines and martial arts. Girl, the first time I got this shit, it was like somebody shot me in the back.
Once all over again. It felt like it was brand new.
Oh, and worse. And I could not move. I was bedridden.
Did your doctors tell you that it was old age? Because when my mom's doctors came up with this beautiful idea of, well, sometimes older people, when they have surgery, her surgery was 3 years ago. She's healed from that. Stop it. Well, sometimes as we get old age, our minds aren't as sharp. Knock it off. My mom is one of the sharpest women I know. She's 77. Well, at that time, she was let's say 76, 75. She is now 77. And you mean to tell me that we can just turn like that in a snap of a dime? Her neurologist said the same thing. Just older people. I'll say this. Don't y'all let them fill your heads up with anything that you are not willing to research and question. You have every right to research and question everything that's being said to you about your health for yourself and your loved ones. Because I would have not ever thought about this part of my mom spending her so-called golden years. I would have never thought that. No, she doesn't walk fast like a teenager because she's not a teenager. No, she doesn't move fast like a middle-aged woman because she's not a middle-aged woman. She's, 70, let's say 75. She's a 75-year-old Black woman. And now she cannot walk, and she's resides in a wheelchair.
That isn't supposed to be in the state she's in presently.
No. My mom's supposed to be out here moving.
Right.
Yeah. She's supposed to be, stronger, healthier, more vital.
Well. Here's the question I want you to ask the next doctor.
Okay.
Why is it that you are so apt to come to the conclusion of any other coincidence and just let them fucking squirm? Why is it that you are so apt to go to old age first? To hurdle, you understand that you have to hurdle this zombie juice to get to old age. You have to hurdle this to get to What did my man Wild Man Steve said in the chat? That shot sound like it gave her Alzheimer's and ALS
and
at
dementia
once.
And Parkinson's
At once.
Yes.
Now I gotta hurdle this zombie juice to get to all of those things happening at once. I need you to help me over that hurdle, Doc, and just sit there and wait.
I'll do you one even closer. I talk straight talk, real talk. So you mean to tell me y'all not getting a profit off for another black woman going downhill? So please, when I bring my mother to these doctor visits, please do not speak to me as if I am not knowledgeable and I'm not aware of the behind the scenes that goes on being a doctor, being a pharmacist, being, all these other things. Be truthful with the people. God, I got it. Everybody has a job to do. I got it. CYA all over the building. I got that part. But some of us, you're not just going to be able to say, oh, look, that's a cow, when we can clearly see that it's a dog. You're not going to be able to do that.
Well, and sis, I feel you. Mm-hmm. The difference between one of our approaches and the other is that one indicts. The other calls out and demands. Your approach indicts them. They're not forced in protocol to give you an answer to an indictment. Meaning, in conversation, if you say to me in open conversation, Jeff Brown, you're a fucking thief. I went in this room and put $500 under my pillow. Nobody came in that room or out but you, and now it's gone, you fucking thief, you.
Did you look under the pillows and under the bed first?
I have the opportunity to, in open conversation, recoil from that because it's an indictment, and I don't have to answer that. And I can look dignified, and everyone will tell me I'm dignified. Here's where I lose my dignity, mama. When you go, Jeff, question. After looking at the tape, no one but you went into this room. I put $500 under this pillowcase, and now the $500 is missing. Could you please tell me what you did, or if you did anything other than pass through that room? Yes or no? Now you're not indicting me. You just asked me a straightforward question that I'm either on the left of or I'm on the right of. So when you ask these doctors to help you hop past this zombie juice into simultaneous Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and dementia at one time, you're not indicting them. You're asking them to put their medical expertise online. You're asking them why. Where in science did you learn to hurdle the obvious, Doc? Did you learn that in medical school? Did you learn that in pre-med? Did you learn that in anatomy? Did you learn that in chemistry? Because all of those places, I remember, I hear tell, they say start with the obvious first. When you come at a doctor like that, watch how fast that shit get uncomfortable from their end, because now you're not indicting them. You are forcing them to look at shit that other people that they assume on your level would never make them look at.
That's a fact. You're very true.
If I was you, I would ask them, see what they say.
And I stay on their shoulders.
Sure.
I've asked the question both ways. I've asked the question in the first way, with a question. I came respectfully, peacefully, trying to understand and consume what they could possibly tell me. I take my mother to every doctor visit. I ask questions. I got a notebook. So you mean to tell me from that? So I'm coming respectfully first, because maybe I missed something. Maybe I don't know something.
Right.
I'm coming in a respectful way. And then when I continue to get told old age and, okay, possibly this and maybe that.
Yeah.
And you mean y'all don't know for sure? So it's like the tooth fairy. Oh, I get it.
Right. Because you're awful sure when you giving me a pill to give her that costs $300 a bottle. You're real sure then. You can tell me specifically what she got because it goes to this medicine. But now, all of a sudden you vague. Well, Mama.
Thank you for allowing me to share. I appreciate it.
I just got
sorry if I took up too much time.
Anytime, Mama, because this is a very, very serious subject.
Absolutely.
I'm glad that you felt the freedom to share on a brighter note, at least over the phone. Has anybody ever told you you sound like Alicia Keys?
No, that's beautiful. Thank you.
You sound like y'all in the chat. Is it just me? I ain't hitting no
I know I got a
sister,
deep
y'all.
voice, Jeff. Don't do it.
No,
No.
That's a nigga.
I know I got a deep voice.
Lord Jesus, Alicia Keys. Ain't nothing wrong with that child right there. Jesus.
But no, nothing at all. But thank you again, and I appreciate it.
Yes.
And I've got one more thing.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for everybody letting me take the time, and I will keep you updated if that's okay. And I learned from you, Zoe, and a lot of other men like you that are online. Walking your truth.
Yeah.
Walking your truth, and
Absolutely.
don't be afraid to question everything.
Absolutely.
You men are doing excuse my mouth, but you men are doing a hell of a job out here, and I appreciate you.
Well, I'm glad you do, sister. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to do it that fast, but get the fuck off my phone. And by the way, see, I hate this fucking phone. Yes. Thank you so much for sharing with us about your mom. That's some dope shit right there, man. To really pour that out. Yeah, I'm sorry, Lovelace. I'm sorry. Hate this fucking thing. I'm glad you learned from us. Do your own homework, people. Keep doing what you're doing. Stand firm for your mother. Salute to you. Yeah, Lovelace. And get in touch with my man. Please get in touch with my herbalist. If anybody will know kind of what you need to do, you need to start taking the advice of others. They will bullshit your mama into an early grave. Stop taking the advice of others. Seek some holistic help. If not my man, somebody that's talking that Dr. Sabi talk. No sorries, y'all. I have the true blessing of maturing my mother as she wants, of nurturing my mother as she wants. Absolute. But yeah, look into to get some other advice. Enough already with the pill train and these people. What up, Yogi Fish? Fuck the pill train. Talk to my boy Willie or some other herbalist. Get yourself an herbalist involved in this. There may be a way to reverse this. I don't know. I'm not an herbalist, but I don't trust any building that purports to give you medical care and serve you a breakfast of sausage and eggs. I'm good. Facts, lost my mom on 7/6/2014 and grandma this 7/10. Peace to all the ancestors. Okay. I'm going to cover that, and I'm going to bounce like a rubber ball. Yeah, KZL. Let me tell you a little story. That itches. Oh, that feels great. Okay. Let me tell you. Let me say something to you that my kids hate to hear. It reminds me of a story. My grandmother raised me and a bunch of other kids that she did not have. Fed and clothed. She only had 3. I bet you my grandmama raised about 14, 15 people. Took them in at some point in their life. To this day, my relationship with my mother is estranged. She's like my sister. I love her, but my grandmother raised me. Her and my auntie. Anyway. I'm in Africa. Or on my way, to Africa for the USO. I get the phone call. Your grandmother just died. So I fly back immediately. And the people outside of my brother, the people who treated her worst, were the fucking most wrecked. My brother just doesn't deal with death well, period. Just fucking destroyed. The people who didn't, me and my auntie. My brother. Oh, my brother was fucking better. Me and my auntie, we were good. I was good. I knew she wouldn't live forever. She already had a stroke. Ain't that what most black people get afflicted with in their older age? Stroke? Because of how they feed themselves? Yeah. She was the one who fed me all that stuff. It caught up to her when she got older. That's what happens. She dies. Somebody got to take care of it. Dale Huller, guilt is a 7-headed monster. Yeah, somebody got to take care of this. And I'm going somewhere with this. This is for KZL, who lost his mom and his grandma. So, it comes time to view the body. So we do it. We come see her. And, I'm good. I walk in, and she's laying there, and I touch her hand. And it was like touching a piece of furniture. If you've ever been in a house in the fall back east, how the furniture is usually a little colder than the room. and you touch a piece of wood furniture, oh, that's cold. Same thing. Hard. Cold. Lifeless. This was the hand that taught my times tables, braided my hair, whooped my ass, cooked my food. Yeah, I recognize it physically, but spiritually, it is something different. It is not in there. I immediately felt better. She's not in there. She's not encumbered by time, pain, fatigue, stress, anger, remorse. That's earth suit shit. She can travel at the speed of thought. If I think of her, she comes to me. She come and sit with me a lot. My grandmother is always getting down on my behalf, brothers and sisters. Always. For real, though. In a real fucking way. I love her. I miss her. But the concept that she's anywhere other than everywhere is wrong. You have not lost your mother or your grandmother. I'm about to start practicing Ifa. Look into it, bro. Look into it. I'm about to look into it real hard. Because I love my ancestors. I knew they loved me. Look into it. You ain't lost them. They right there with you. For real, though. I would also like to add, be at peace with the decision you make. Walk through it step by step. Understand it hits better. Yeah. Yeah, man. All this shit. It's just a walk, man. Try to get it down. Try to make it work. That's all we all trying to do. Well, good people. It's about that time. I gotta run. But you can catch me on DL tomorrow. On the radio. And on Pluto TV on Fridays. With DL. I'll probably do this weekend. We'll see. But at any rate, I'm gonna be back to y'all real fucking soon, man. On this real shit. That's the only way we know how to do it. Stay strong, y'all. Peace to the balls. Peace to the balls.